In this video, I'll talk about fragrances that make me feel like confident, sexy, professional, like I'm in heaven, and a few other things. So let's jump right into this so you can see what fragrances that those are.
Rob 619. Coach Rob 619.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another review. And if you're new to my channel, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to make sure you get all my videos in the future. Let's go. So what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob here. Now this idea I seen on another person's video. He goes by the name of CJ City TV, and one of his recommended videos popped up when I was on YouTube, and I clicked on it, watched it, and I liked the concept. So in this video, like I said in the open, I'm gonna talk about certain fragrances that put me in certain moods. So for the first fragrance, this is a fragrance that makes you feel confident. So when I look at my collection, there's only a few that I'm like, you know what, I gotta feel confident. I'm about to step in somewhere or step into a place that I wanna be the man, and I'm just gonna wear it and feel it. No other than Aventus. I think that'll probably be everybody's confident fragrance, but this is the one that makes me feel confident. Whenever I got this on, I don't care how I'm dressed. I'm usually dressed up, but I don't care how I'm dressed. When I got this on, I know I'm smelling like $1,000,000. I know I smell good. I know everybody around me is gonna think I smell good, so my confidence is sky high when I'm wearing Aventus. So for the next fragrance that makes me feel relaxing. So when I'm in a relaxing setting and I'm just chilling around the house and it's a casual day and I just want something to throw on and smell good, my go-to, my dumb grab is always Versace Pour Homme. Great fragrance. I always throw this one on when I'm just chilling around the house. I'm just relaxing. I'm going somewhere casually, or if I just can't think of anything to wear and I'm just trying to figure it out, I always go with this one because it's going to give me a ton of compliments. It's very versatile. I can wear it in any environment. I'm going to be fresh, clean, kind of aquatic vibe, and it's the one. When I want to chill, relax, casual, I'm going with Versace Pour Homme. Now this next fragrance, this makes me feel professional. I don't know how you can get any more professional than this one. This is a classic gentleman scent, and that's Chanel Pour Monsieur. Great fragrance. Extremely professional. So if I was to recommend something to wear on a job interview, it'd be this one. I don't recommend to wear fragrances on job interviews, but if you put a gun in my head and you said, hey, I need to wear something on a job interview, what do you recommend? No other than this one right here. With this one, you're gonna get a fresh lavender, kind of fresh, spicy lavender, lemon, kind of old school vibe to it, but it's real upscale, real mature, definitely a professional fragrance, and this is the one that makes me feel like a professional. Now the next fragrance that makes me feel, this one is sexy, no other than DHI. Now I could have went with a couple of fragrances. I got a ton of them that make me feel sexy, but this one is one of my top rated fragrances. I only break this out if I have to really make a great impression and really fill up a room, have a beastie projection fragrance that's just gonna just knock everything out. When you walk in the room with this one right here, and this is the original formulation, so if you have a newer one, you don't have this silver collar on it, yours may be a little bit different or smell a little bit different. I did a review that I compared both, but this is beastie performance. This is one of my best performing fragrances that I own, and you're stepping in the room and you're just shitting on everything that's in there. To keep it 100, it's going to just drown out everything else. So be careful on the sprays of this one if you have the original version, but you're going to get a nice powdery iris, like vanilla, cocoa, kind of a lipstick vibe that I'm sure we all heard about 1,000 times. But anyway, this is a great one. So when I know I want to feel sexy and I'm looking sexy and I want the women to think I'm sexy, I'm going with DHI. So the next fragrance that made me feel, this one is impressing women. Now I got a couple that I can impress women with, but this one, for some reason, whenever I wear it, even when I'm not expecting a compliment, even when I'm not expecting anybody to say anything, I can barely smell it on my skin anymore, and I think it's gone, I forgot I sprayed it on that morning, that's Bond No. 9 Centerpiece. This to me, I think this may be a skin chemistry scent, meaning that different people that wear it, you may get a different vibe, but on my skin, I get a nice, fresh, clean, got that juniper berry vibe with the musk. I think this goes well with my skin chemistry. It lasts a long time on me for a freshie. This one is extremely long lasting, great longevity, great projection, and it just smells good, clean, inoffensive. You can wear this in the office, you can wear this on any occasion, but when I'm trying to impress the ladies, I'm gonna go with Centerpiece. This is a sleeper, and it doesn't smell like everything else. To me, this one stands out. So when people smell this on me, I'm the first person they ever smelled this or anything that smells like this. and that's why I like going with that one. So another fragrance that made me feel like, this one is fun, and to me this is just a fun fragrance, but I could have put it in the sexy category, impressing women or what have you. It does it all, and that's Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. Man, this is just a fun fragrance. I like it. It puts a smile on my face when I think about it, when I wear it. This has a pear note that stands out from the Le Male line. Obviously, this is a flanker, but it still has that same sweetness, that vanilla, kind of somewhat minty vibe, but it has a unique pear note. It's real sweet, and it's great for night out. It's just great. It's just a fun fragrance. I love wearing this one. So don't take yourself too serious with this one. Some people may call this an immature scent, but it's a fun scent. It's a great one. It's my fun go-to. So a fragrance that makes me feel daring. This one is kind of hard for me. I don't have too many daring fragrances in my collection because I don't like wearing stuff that is daring. I like compliment getters, mass appealing fragrances, stuff that just smells good. And this one does smell good, but if I was wearing it out of season, the perfect season for this one is Christmas and the holidays. Feliz Anagis, I think is how you pronounce it. I probably butchered it, but by the House of Serge Luton. This one is Christmas in a bottle. You're gonna get pine needles, fruit cake, and incense. That's what this one smells like. And if I wasn't wearing it in the holiday season, this one would be daring for me, but it's still a great fragrance. Great projection, great performance, and definitely something unique. So this is my most daring fragrance. Last but not least, a fragrance that makes you feel like, this one is If You Were in Heaven. Now, if I was in heaven and I try to imagine what I think heaven would smell like, it'll smell just like this one. I'm probably butchering the name, Bautista de Ali, can't pronounce it, by Profumo Romo. This right here is heaven. This smells like clouds. It's sweet, it's floral. This is like a heavy, even though it's a light fragrance, it wears heavy on your skin. This has to be a high concentration of fragrance oils. I'm getting easily 2 days with this. So for something that smells like this, like I said, it's like a white floral. It's kind of sugary. It's vanilla. It's just airy, aromatic, just lovely, lovely scent. Some may say this smells a little feminine, which I do agree. But for me, it walks that unisex line. It's not too feminine, not too masculine. It's literally right there in between. And to me, this is what heaven would smell like. Just airy, sweet, white florals, white clouds, you know what I mean? Get the comparison. So it's great. And if I could imagine what heaven smells like, it's definitely smelling like this one. Try this one. Get you a sample of this if you haven't already. Great, great, airy, sweet, long-lasting fragrance. But that concludes my video, guys. These are all the fragrances that make me feel like something. Hope you liked it. Depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.